Guys, happy Friday. Welcome here to Friday, everybody. I am meteorologist Braden here, and today is November 1st. Happy first day of November. It's November 1st, 2024. Here today, happy November. What in the world? So, yes, I know. Happy November, y'all. We made it to November already. Wait a second. I thought we was just in October, just a couple days, just yesterday. Well, yes, I know yesterday was Halloween, and now today is November 1st, 2024. Let's take a look over at some weather cameras here live. Looking more like Halloween today than yesterday. Look at that view over downtown Knoxville. Look a little bit cloudy and a little bit gloomy here on this Friday evening. It's looking a little bit gloomy here on this Friday evening. Keep that in mind. It's looking to be a little bit gloomy here on this Friday evening. Keep that in mind. Remember to keep that in mind. It's looking to be a little bit gloomy here on this Friday evening. I'm turning. That is also an amazing view over downtown Knoxville. I love that view over downtown Knoxville. Absolutely amazing. Here's a view over in Crossville. Yeah, the trees is there's leaves starting to fall off the trees because it is fall time. You can see that the trees is orange, right? Some of the trees are orange. Keep that in mind. Some of the trees are orange and changing colors. Keep that in mind. Here's a view down in Market Square. There's some few people taking a walk down on Market Square, but nothing to be concerned about down there this evening down on the square. And here's a view over at the Blunt Memorial Hospital camera in Maryville. Amazing view over the Blunt Memorial Hospital camera in Maryville here on this Friday evening, aka Friday night. However y'all want to consider this, however you want to consider this Friday, and your in your own hands. Now let me recap y'all your morning wake up temperatures was at here earlier this morning. For your wake up temperatures earlier this morning, for your wake up temperatures here earlier this morning, we was 63 Knoxville, 62 Maryville, 62 Tellico Plains, 59 Athens, 59 Bryson City, 63 Athens. I think it's raining outside. Just want to side note outside my area. I don't know yours. Crossville 60, Jamestown 61, Huntsville 61, La Follette 63, Morristown no number. Okay, and this is a recap here with your morning wake up temperatures. And it was actually a rainy start to our morning here earlier this morning. It was actually a rainy start to our morning here earlier this morning. Keep that in mind. It was a rainy start to our morning, and then it rained again. What's going on? Look at that view with the view over this morning. Earlier this morning, we was a little bit rainy and a little bit foggy here earlier this morning here on your Friday morning to wrap out the work week, aka school week. Keep that in mind. It was a little bit foggy here earlier this morning. Keep that in mind. It was a little bit foggy. Here's a recap here with your 12-hour weather forecast here today here on your Friday. Here's a recap here with your 12-hour weather forecast. 9 a.m. was 63, 11 a.m. was 65, 1 p.m. was 68, 3 p.m. was 70, 5 p.m. 69, 7 p.m. 67, 9 p.m. does look to be 65 at 9 p.m. Keep that in mind. 9 p.m. does look to be 65. Keep that in mind. 9 p.m. does look to be 65. Keep that in mind. Yeah. Yeah, we all want you to keep that in mind. Yeah, remember to keep that in mind. Here are your temperatures back from 11 a.m. earlier this morning. This is what your temperatures back from 11 a.m. Keep that in mind. Knoxville was 64. Maryville was 64. Madisonville was 64. Oneida was 61. Jamestown was 58. Back at 11 a.m. we was in the 60s. We was mostly in the 60s. Back at 11 a.m. here earlier this morning. Keep that in mind. It was in the 60s back at that time here earlier this morning. Keep that in mind. And yeah, remember to keep that in mind. And so much more. Okay, okay. Now let's go over here. Now here are your 7-day weather forecast. If y'all curious with your 7-day weather forecast, here are your 7-day weather forecast. Today for Friday, 71. Tomorrow for Saturday as we head into the weekend fallback. And Tennessee Vols play this weekend. Saturday, 77. Sunday, 79. Monday to start the brand new work week, aka school week. Monday, 79. Tuesday, 80. Voting day on Tuesday. Wednesday on hump day, 78. And then Thursday, 74. Keep that in mind, and that is your 7-day weather forecast. Remember to keep that in mind. Remember to keep that in mind, and so much more. And by the way, if you just tuned in, happy November 1st to everyone. Welcome here to November. We wrapped out our other month, October. Now we here in November, and it's Christmas tree month. Woohoo! Excuse me. Here's a recap here with your Friday day planner here today on your Friday. This is a recap here with your Friday's day planner for today. Today we have winds out of the southwest, 5 to 10 miles per hour, gust 15 miles per hour. 8 a.m. was 64. Noon to lunch hour was 67. 4 p.m. 71. 8 p.m. 64 again. 8 a.m. was 64. Noon to lunch hour was 67. 4 p.m. 71. 8 p.m. looks to be 64. Remember to keep that in mind, and remember to keep that in mind, and so much more. Remember to keep that in mind, okay? Just remember to keep that in mind. Remember to keep that in mind, and so much more, okay? So yeah. So yeah, now let's go over here to some other weather maps. Okay, doke. Now let's go over here to this one right here. Hold on. Okay, let's go over here, maybe. Okay, doke. Here's the map what I want. Okay, doke. Here's your forecast and highs for today. This is our forecast and highs for today. Keep this in mind. This is our forecast and highs for today. Today here on your Friday, 70 Knoxville, 70 Alcoa, Pelico Plains, 73, Loudon, 70, Nyota, 71, Newfound Gap, 61, Greenville, 68. Today we are in the 60s and 70s today for our forecast and highs. Keep that in mind. Fall back Saturday night. Set your clocks back 1 hour before bedtime Saturday night. Change batteries in your smoke detectors as well. Remember that as well. Also, wow. Thanksgiving is this month already? Wow. That is Shocking. And impressive too. Sort of impressive. Sort of. Well, actually it is impressive. Well, I'm considering it impressive. Don't know about you, but yeah. Let's go over here. Okay, now let's go over here. Okay. 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 Hang on, sorry about the one. I don't. Here your rain changes here the next 7 days. This is our rain change. Okay, to help if I pull up that map. Now here's your rain changes here the next 7 days. This is our rain chances here for the next 7 days. Keep this in mind. Tomorrow for Saturday, our rain change to 0. Sunday's rain change to 0. Monday's rain change to 0. Tuesday's rain chance to 0. Wednesday's rain chance look to be a 40% chance of rain on Wednesday. Thursday look to be a 20%, and Friday look to be a 0% chance of rain. Keep that in mind. Friday look to be a 0% chance of rain on Friday. Remember to keep that in mind. Now here are your 3-day weather forecast. This is our 3-day weather forecast. Keep this in mind. As we head into the weekend, tomorrow for Saturday, 75. And then as we head into Sunday, 77 on Sunday. Monday to start the brand new work week, aka school week. Monday looks to be 76 on Monday. Keep that in mind. Monday does look to be 76 on Monday. Keep that in mind. Monday does look to be 76. And yeah, the weather not looking too bad. Looking to be absolutely amazing. Here's a recap here. Okay. Not a recap. Here your morning wake. Here your forecasting lows here over the next 7 days. Tomorrow's low on Saturday is 53. Sunday's low is 54. Monday's low is 55. Tuesday's low 55. Wednesday's low is 59. Thursday's low is 58. And then Friday's low to wrap out our next week, 53 for Friday's low. Wow. Ain't that impressive? Yes, it is. I think that's also impressive as well. I think that is also impressive. Now here are your forecasts and highs here for the next 7 days. This is our forecast and highs here over the next 7 days. Keep this in mind. This is our forecast and highs here over the next 7 days. Tomorrow for Saturday, as we head into the weekend. Tomorrow for Saturday, 75 on Saturday. Sunday, 77. Monday to start the brand new work week, aka school week. Monday, 76. Tuesday, 78. Wednesday on hump day looks to be 75. Thursday, 73. Friday looks to be 72 on Friday. Keep that in mind. Friday does look to be 72 on Friday. Keep that in mind. Friday does look to be 72 on Friday. Keep that in mind. Here is your Friday evening weather forecast. This is your Friday evening weather forecast. Keep this in mind. Here is your Friday evening weather forecast. 6 p.m. will be 67, 8 p.m. 63, 10 p.m. 61. Again, 6 p.m. 67, 8 p.m. 63, 10 p.m. Looks to be those temperatures then. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what that is. Put up there. I am not meant to pull that up. Okay. Now here's your Saturday at a glance. This is your Saturday at a glance. 7 a.m. 57. 12 p.m. noon lunch hour 65. 5 p.m. looks to be 72. Keep that in mind. Please keep that in mind, and so much more. And that was your Saturday at a glance. Okay, doke. Now, here's a recap here with your 12-hour weather forecast. Here's a recap here with your 12-hour weather forecast. Keep this in mind. 9 a.m. was 63. 11 a.m. was 65. 1 p.m. was 68. 3 p.m. was 70. 5 p.m. 69. 7 p.m. 67. And then 9 p.m. 65. Keep that in mind. And that recap here with your 12-hour weather forecast. Keep that in mind as a recap here with your 12-hour weather forecast. Remember to keep that in mind and so much more, okay? Yeah, remember to just keep that in mind, okay? Here's a recap here with your morning wake-up temperatures from earlier this morning. We was 63 Knoxville, 62 Maryville, 62 Tellico Plains, 59 Bryson City, 63 Athens, 64 Sweetwater, 63 Rockwood, 60 Crossville, 61 Jamestown. Earlier this morning, it was in the 60s here earlier this morning for your wake up temperatures. Keep that in mind. It was in the 60s here earlier this morning for your wake up temperatures. Remember to keep that in mind, okay? It was in the 60s here earlier this morning for your wake up temperatures. And earlier this morning, it was a little bit foggy in some areas from earlier this morning. Keep that in mind. It was a little bit foggy in some areas earlier this morning here on your Friday morning. Keep that in mind here on your November 1st. Remember to keep that in mind. Okay, remember to keep that in mind. Remember to keep that in mind, okay? Yeah. Now let's go over here. Here's your, okay, now let's go over here to look at this again, if I can find it. Let's look over here once again, okay? Here's a recap here with your Friday's day planner here today for your Friday, okay? Here's a recap here with your Friday's day planner here today for your Friday. 8 a.m. was 64. Noon lunch hour was 67. 4 p.m. was 71. 8 p.m. was 64. Remember to keep that in mind. Remember to keep that in mind. And that is a recap here with your Friday's day planner for today. Keep that in mind. Remember to keep that in mind. Okie dokie. Okay, let's look over at 7-day weather forecast now. Then we wrap now on live weather broadcast. Okie doke. Here your yes. Here your 7-day weather forecast. Here's your 7-day weather forecast. As we head into the weekend, tomorrow for Saturday 75, Sunday 77, Monday to start our brand new work week, aka school week, Monday 76, Tuesday on election day 78, Wednesday on hump day 75, Thursday 73, Friday to wrap out the next week 72. Thanks for watching your live local weather forecast. I am meteorologist Braden here. Have a great and a fantastic Friday night. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. Hope I catch you back here tomorrow on your Saturday. Bye, y'all, and enjoy and stay safe. Bye, y'all. Get you back.